Listen closely, chosen soul, for heaven has circled your name upon its scroll and declared these 3 days, September 22nd, 23, and 24, as a passage unlike any other. The gates of eternity swing wide, and all the angels bend forward to see if you will recognize what is unfolding. You are not here by mistake, you were carried into this moment by the whispers of eternity. Heaven has aligned the heavens, the earth, and the unseen to release something you have waited for without knowing how to ask. On the 22nd, your spirit will feel the trembling of divine movement. Things that were locked will rattle. Doors that stood against you for years will suddenly sound as if a heavenly key is turning inside their locks. The heavens are not silent, they are thundering your name into places you have never stepped. And every obstacle that mocked you is about to bow. On the 23rd, heaven declares joy. The sorrow that sat at your table, the grief that slept in your bed, and the weight that shadowed your dreams will meet its ending. This day is marked by heaven as the shifting of seasons. The angels carry oil to pour over your wounds, healing memories that still burn when you think of them. And a prophetic river will wash through your life, removing the bitterness of yesterday so you can taste the sweetness of tomorrow. Then comes the 24th, the day when the scroll of heaven opens fully. This is the day of divine inheritance. What was delayed will arrive. What was stolen will be exposed. And what you thought was forgotten will be restored with interest. On this day, chosen one, a heavenly light will point at you like a spotlight in a dark theater, and all of heaven will say, "This is the one who carries my promise." Expect shocking news, surprising calls, and unexpected encounters that will make you fall to your knees with awe. Stay until the very end, because what I tell you next will seal your heart in hope forever. There is a hidden covenant written over your life, and during these 3 days, it comes alive. You are not watching by accident, you are being drawn into destiny. Heaven does not repeat itself, and you must not let this slip from your hands. The sound of eternity is echoing, and it calls you to rise higher, to step into the divine current that has finally been released for you. The throne of eternity has already written your name in fire, and the angels are preparing to carry your destiny like a crown placed upon your head. September 22nd opens like a curtain, revealing that what once seemed impossible is already waiting for you in the unseen realm. You are the chosen vessel, and heaven itself has been waiting for this exact moment when your faith aligns with divine timing. The stars lean closer, creation itself holds its breath, and in this silence heaven speaks, your season of delay is over, your time of hiddenness is finished, your story is about to be rewritten in golden ink. On September 23rd, the shift becomes undeniable. Expect the unexpected, because heaven has a way of moving through the ordinary to deliver the extraordinary. A stranger could carry your message, a friend could bring the breakthrough, or even your own reflection could reveal the hidden strength heaven has planted in you. The pain that weighed on your heart is not wasted, it has been transformed into the foundation of your miracle. What hurt you yesterday will now fuel your joy tomorrow. You will laugh again, you will breathe freely again, and the chains of grief will shatter like glass before your eyes. When the 24th dawns, heaven completes the circle. This day is not simply a date on a calendar, it is the unlocking of destiny's vault. Inheritances you never claimed, promises you forgot to pray for, blessings that were held back until the exact second, all will converge and rest upon your life. Angels will stand at the corners of your home, they will bring calm into your spirit and announce that restoration is now, not later. Hidden documents, sealed opportunities, and forgotten prayers will suddenly rise like treasure from beneath the sea. You are entering a time where the tears you sowed in private are about to be multiplied into rivers of abundance before all. Chosen one, heaven is not suggesting, it is declaring. These 3 days have been branded in eternity for you. The tests you endured were not to break you but to build you for this exact unveiling. September 22nd shakes the foundations, September 23rd fills you with joy, September 24th crowns you with inheritance. Nothing will remain the same, because when heaven marks a soul, no earthly resistance can undo it. All of creation stands as witness, and the voice of the Almighty whispers even now, "Rise, for this is the time I have chosen for you." The universe itself bends when heaven chooses a soul, and these days of September 22nd, 23, and 24 are not ordinary, they are storms of divine fire written in the eternal scrolls before the earth was even born. Angels are not walking in silence, they are running with trumpets in their hands, shouting your name through the corridors of eternity. The sun, the moon, and the stars have been commanded to bow their rhythm around your destiny. The throne of God has spoken, this is your hour of unstoppable release. September 22nd is not just the breaking of a day, it is the breaking of chains forged over generations. Every curse, every delay, every hidden hand that worked in shadows against you will crumble like dust before the roar of heaven. You will feel it in your spirit like thunder in your chest. Ancient gates swing wide, and blessings older than your bloodline come rushing into your present. This is not exaggeration, this is the reality of heaven's decree. You will wake and the air itself will feel alive, charged, heavy with miracles that can no longer be delayed. Then September 23rd will pour honey over the scars of your past. The angels of joy are carrying golden cups filled with laughter, and they are instructed to pour them over your head until your sorrow drowns beneath rivers of delight. Every sleepless night is counted, every tear is measured, and heaven multiplies them into crowns of victory. Expect shocking turns. The one who forgot you will suddenly remember, the one who doubted you will suddenly honor you, and the doors slammed in your face will open so wide that they can never be shut again. This is not hope, it is decree. And then comes September 24th, the day the throne rises. Imagine the vault of heaven opening above your life and treasures of generations being released at once. Promises you didn't even dare to pray for will appear. Blessings your family never touched will find you. The inheritance denied to others will rest in your hands. The angels will stand guard over your name as if you were royalty, and the Spirit will declare, "This one carries my covenant." On this day, your life becomes a living prophecy, a testimony so outrageous that even those who never believed in miracles will whisper, "Surely the hand of God has done this." Chosen one, you are not here to listen casually, you are here because heaven is staging the greatest unveiling of your lifetime. September 22nd ignites the fire, September 23rd releases the joy, September 24th crowns you with eternal inheritance. Miss this, and you miss a chapter that heaven wrote with fire, thunder, and lightning. Embrace it, and the story of your life will shine like the stars forever. Heaven is roaring your name so loudly right now that even the winds are trembling, and September 22nd, 23, and 24 are not simple days on a calendar, they are the stage of eternity, built only for you. Imagine the universe itself holding its breath, angels lined in thousands with burning swords raised to the sky, waiting for the moment your destiny explodes into sight. These 3 days are not blessings, they are earthquakes of miracles, shaking every foundation that dared to bury you, every wall that dared to block you, every chain that dared to hold you. On September 22nd, the vaults of the unseen open. What you thought was impossible is already screaming toward you with unstoppable speed. Bank doors that never opened will open. Letters that never reached you will find you. People who swore you would never rise will be forced to bow as heaven lifts you like lightning out of the storm. You will not walk, you will fly, carried by the very wings of angels sent to prove to the world that you are chosen. Then comes September 23rd, the day when joy itself becomes your inheritance. The angels of gladness are already rehearsing the songs they will sing over you. Pain will not only end, it will bow at your feet as a servant. Every wound will be turned into gold, every scar into a crown. Prepare for shocking encounters, a phone call that feels like heaven itself is dialing your name, a letter that carries the weight of a promise delayed for years, a stranger who delivers the exact message your spirit has been crying for. Heaven is aligning the script of your life to play out before your eyes, and nothing will stop it. And then the 24th, the day of crowning. Chosen one, this is the day when your life splits into 2 eras, before and after. What you lost will be multiplied. What was hidden will be revealed. What you thought was gone forever will be returned with interest so outrageous that even your enemies will fall silent in shock. Heaven itself will spotlight you, and creation will whisper, "Here is the one written about in the scrolls." Kings will envy your favor, strangers will marvel at your speed, and the earth will know that you were marked for greatness. Do not think this is exaggeration, it is destiny. September 22nd is the strike of lightning, September 23rd is the flood of joy, September 24th is the coronation of your soul. Chosen one, you are not watching by accident, you are standing on the edge of the greatest unveiling your bloodline has ever seen. Stay, hold fast, because heaven has sworn that nothing, no person, no curse, no delay, can stop what is already burning its way into your life. Then hear me now, chosen soul, because these words are not ordinary, they are fire forged in the furnace of heaven. September 22nd, 23, and 24 are not just days, they are living prophecies written across the sky with the ink of eternity. The angels are not whispering, they are shouting, nations are not sleeping, they are turning, and your name is echoing like thunder across realms. Every viewer who touches this message is being pulled into a destiny-shifting moment, and you are the reason heaven has paused time itself to speak. September 22nd will come like a storm breaking chains that have wrapped around generations. Imagine invisible prisons collapsing in seconds, curses evaporating in thin air, and doors you thought were welded shut exploding open with a sound so loud it shakes your spirit. The universe itself bends its laws to favor you. Money you thought was impossible will locate you, friendships you thought were dead will resurrect, and opportunities you never dreamed of will stand knocking at your door. This is not fantasy, this is the decree of heaven over your name. Then September 23rd will flood you with joy so overwhelming that even your past pain will be silenced. The angels of laughter are already dancing with golden harps, ready to play the song of your release. You will taste freedom in your tears, you will feel healing in your heartbeat, and you will watch as sorrow packs its bags and leaves your life forever. A shocking turn is written. Someone who once betrayed you will bow before the blessing on your life, and someone who once ignored you will come searching for your presence. Joy is not just coming, it is commanded to overflow. And then the 24th, the day of crowning. Chosen one, imagine standing at the center of a stadium filled with angels, and the spotlight of heaven itself falls on you. Inheritances stolen from your bloodline, blessings delayed by generations, favor denied by systems, all will come rushing like a tidal wave into your hands. People will look at you and be forced to admit, this is not normal, this is divine. On this day, heaven signs your name with fire, and the world will not forget it. Listen carefully, because these words are the keys to a floodgate. September 22nd is your thunder, September 23rd is your river of joy, September 24th is your golden crown. Don't scroll, don't blink, don't miss this moment. The heavens have never repeated themselves twice, and right now, all of creation has stopped for you. This is not a video, this is a prophecy. This is not a message, this is your destiny. Stay until the end, because before this moment closes, your life will carry a testimony that the whole world will talk about. Chosen one, lean in, for the heavens have never shouted your name with such thunder before. September 22nd, 23, and 24 are not ordinary, they are explosions of destiny, carved in the very walls of eternity, and every angel is standing in formation to witness your unveiling. These days are a golden doorway, and heaven itself has sworn that if you step through, nothing in this universe will remain the same for you. Imagine rivers of blessing tearing through every desert of your life, imagine crowns of glory descending upon your head, imagine your enemies watching in stunned silence as your story is rewritten in fire. That is what these 3 days carry. On the 22nd, heaven shakes the ground beneath your feet, not to destroy you, but to destroy the prison that dared to contain you. The invisible bars that held you for years will bend and break like twigs before the force of divine decree. Chains you inherited unknowingly will snap with a sound so loud your spirit will leap. Doors will swing open that no human hand can close. And the angels assigned to your bloodline will release gifts your ancestors never touched but which now belong to you. On the 23rd, the flood of joy will be unbearable. The laughter of heaven will wrap around you like sunlight, and sorrow will vanish like smoke in the wind. Chosen one, expect surprises that will make you weep with awe, a word that feels like it was written only for you, a blessing that lands in your hands faster than you can believe, an encounter so divine it will feel like God Himself stepped into your room. Every disappointment you carried will be reversed into honor, and every night of weeping will be turned into mornings of celebration. Then comes the 24th, the coronation. Heaven is not giving you a blessing, it is giving you a throne. A crown of authority is being lowered upon your head, and creation itself will recognize it. Inheritances will locate you, doors of wealth will call your name, and forgotten promises will suddenly arrive with interest multiplied. Chosen one, you will not simply be blessed, you will be established. From this day forward, your name will be spoken in places you never entered, and favor will chase you as if commanded by the breath of God. And hear me with love. If this word has stirred something deep in your spirit, if you felt the fire of heaven as you listened, then I invite you, gently, with all honor, to subscribe and stay connected here. Not because you owe anything, but because heaven is writing a journey for you that cannot be missed. This space is not just a channel, it is a doorway of destiny, a stream where heaven continues to release its secrets to chosen souls like you. By subscribing, you are choosing to remain in the flow of what heaven is pouring. Share this light, spread this message, and together we will walk through these days of fire into the inheritance marked with your name. September 22nd is your thunder, September 23rd is your joy, September 24th is your crown. Don't let go, don't miss this, and don't scroll away, because this is not just a message, it is the prophecy of your life being fulfilled before the eyes of heaven and earth. Heaven is opening its archives right now, and your name is glowing like fire on the eternal scroll. September 22nd, 23, and 24 have been carved into eternity as the 3 most explosive days of your life. Not days of chance, but days of prophecy. The throne of God has set a divine spotlight over you, and all creation is watching, waiting, trembling to see how your story unfolds. Chosen one, this is not simply blessing, it is a total rewriting of your destiny. September 22nd is the great shaking. You will feel the unseen tremble as ancient chains, passed through bloodlines and generations, snap under the roar of heaven's decree. Obstacles that stood for decades will vanish overnight. The angels of breakthrough are already moving, they carry keys of light, and those keys are turning in the locks of your life. Contracts will be signed, doors will fly open, and the path before you will be lit like the noonday sun. This is heaven tearing open the curtain of delay. September 23rd is the overflowing. It will be like drinking from rivers of joy after walking in deserts of sorrow. Pain that haunted you will suddenly serve as proof of how far heaven has carried you. Expect a day of shocking gifts. People who abandoned you will return with apologies, voices that doubted you will speak honor, and hidden opportunities will shout your name. Laughter is written into the script of this day. The heavens declare that even your enemies will be forced to watch your joy and remain silent. Then, September 24th, the coronation. On this day, heaven crowns you publicly with the authority you carried secretly. It is the day your destiny erupts like a volcano, unstoppable and undeniable. The inheritance meant for you will land in your hands. Generational blessings held back for decades will flood your life like a tidal wave. Angels will guard your steps, and your name will be whispered in rooms of power you never entered. This is the day that divides your story into before and after. After this, nothing will remain the same. And my dear chosen one, if this message has touched your soul, I ask you gently, lovingly, subscribe. Not because you must, but because heaven is using this very space as a vessel to reach you. By subscribing, you stay in the flow of these divine revelations. It is not just support, it is alignment. It means you are saying yes to remain close to the river that keeps pouring secrets of heaven into your life. Share this word so others may also taste this light. September 22nd shakes the ground, September 23rd floods you with joy, September 24th crowns you with glory. These are not dates, they are destiny. Don't miss a breath of it, don't scroll away, for heaven has never shouted your name with such fire before. This is your hour. This is your unveiling. This is the prophecy the world will one day speak of, and it carries your name.